Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. I missed you guys. I missed your June readings and more, I know. But you're one of the first on my list for this July. Okay? So this is going to be for my Leos. It's going to be for this first half of July. So approximately July 1st to July 15th, 2021. It's going to be a general reading, so it can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them, and it will not always resonate. Right? Let's do this. If you want to skip through my prayer, going like a minute from now. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Leos the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. The Nine of Swords, huh? Are you guys worried about something? Or somebody's worried about you? Okay, what I was getting for you guys. Block out distractions. Some of you guys are intentionally distracting yourselves, so you don't have to think about whatever that is causing you some worry or stress. Or they are. Okay, so now I feel like somebody really needs your help, or it's a good time to ask for help, but not having the courage to do so, or whatever was done, feeling like the other side wouldn't even help, or make you feel weak. Like, I'm not going to ask because I said I would never ask, and then if I ask, they're going to say, see, I told you would ask. For some, there's a lot of spying going on, my Leo. Somebody's really checking out your social media, you know, even making up some fake accounts, just trying to see, you know, what you're doing. I don't want to say that it's like, I don't feel like it's creepy, but I do feel like there's some lurking, meaning like they might drive by your house or drive by your work to see if you're really there, or, you know, even like a bit of that secret admirer type of energy. Not having the courage to ask you anything, not having the courage to come up to you. For some, I feel like this is someone that obviously you already know, and something was done, and there's that guilt feeling about what was done, right? Wanting some kind of second chance, wanting to resurrect something. Could be a love connection, possibly. And then for others, I see this more of a planning some kind of grand gesture. Some kind of grand gesture. So that's why they're kind of checking out, you know, where you would be at this day or whatever, so that they can plan this. It could be a surprise proposal, something like this for some of you. You tell me. I'm trying to be all romantic. Okay, my Leo, so let's talk about your recent past, last year, last month, last second, person, place, or situation. Your first card is the Six of Pentacles. Nice. So this is somebody really trying to be generous. It's a gift from the universe. I feel like, okay, reciprocation, whatever this was, it wasn't reciprocal. Somebody is realizing that they didn't put in enough effort, they didn't put in enough time, and now they want to make up for it in some way. Others, this is the universe making it up to you, because this is like a gift for what you have endured type thing. Trying to make things fair, just. Your birthday's coming up soon, right? Could be just some kind of, that grand gesture type energy I'm feeling, where surprise birthday party, some kind of plan to make up for whatever was done, for not giving the attention that was asked for that player that don't want to be a player no more, realizing, what you got, or realizing who you are now. It's like they judged you too harshly, and now they're changing their mind about it, or now after seeing what they're seeing, social media or whatever, they're changing their tune. Like, oh, I thought Leo was this way, but in reality, they're totally not what I thought or what I heard. Now let's talk about your present energy. Some presents. You have the Three of Wands. Okay, I like you that. This would be your ships coming in. Whatever you were waiting on that felt like it was, at a distance, or it was. Or someone that you were just very distant with. It's coming in. It's finally coming in. All that you've been waiting for, that patience, was for a reason. For those of you that are already in a marriage, you live with the person, your relationship might have become very distant. Like, you felt like you were more of a roommate and you're married. Even family, right? Like, maybe all that time that we were all forced to be together, that cabin fever might have said some stuff. And your relationship, the dynamic in the family, in the home, kind of changed. So I don't know if there was counseling involved, or seeing it from their angle, or it's a realization oh dude, I didn't even know that I was treating them like this, or maybe I was too harsh, and now trying to make up for it. Could be that job too. Might have some travel involved though. Oh, who are you? You have the Four of Pentacles in your near future, holding on to someone very, very carefully. Okay, so greedy, huh? Somebody became very greedy and needy. Now it feels more kind of like I was saying in the beginning, where you don't know what you have until it's lost. Now realizing that someone is going away, changing departments, changing jobs, leaving, the home, realizing that it's going to be true. Like, it's not as far away as it was before. Like, let's say someone going to college. Like, you always know that's going to happen, but then it always seems so distant. Like, yeah, whenever that happens, or, something like this. Now it's so near, so close. So now kind of it's getting to you. And not wanting to open up about it, holding on to, the emotions about it. Didn't say anything about it before, but now it's becoming very real. Others of you, this is you saving your money. And others of you, there's somebody saving their money from you. So it could involve some kind of divorce situation, separation, where there has to be a division of the assets. So that's where that spine comes in, seeing what you're really doing with your money. Even looking into bank accounts, if there's any hiding of money. Somebody could even be hiring someone to check this out for some of you. But it does feel like not wanting to let someone go. The fear of losing them, the fear of not having them in your everyday is, taking an effect that you didn't realize it would, or they didn't know what they had until you finally decide to go on this trip. Okay, another example they want me to tell you. So, okay, a decision. Let's say that someone's like, if you know, you need to decide, an ultimatum type thing. If you don't want me to be here, if you don't want to be with me, then I'm going to leave. You know, I'll go find somewhere else. You know, people are always looking at me. I always get proposals, you know, like stuff like that, and not believing the person, like, yeah, go ahead, sure, whatever. And then it happens. So now it's like, oh, whoa, I didn't really think that was going to happen. I never thought that you would leave me. I never thought that you actually would go search somewhere else. I never thought you would leave this place. And then when it's happening, it's like a shock, a realization. And now all of a sudden, doing everything in your power to keep them there, or them doing everything to keep you there. But it seems like, well, it's a little bit too late for some, right? Okay. Beneath the deck, you have the World. Okay. It's over. Something is over. Something is coming to a close. There's, what is it? What is that book one? The book one that they always talk about. Every good book has an ending. The point is, something is ending. It's over. Closure, whether it happened or not, somebody's ready to just let it go. That's the end of that relationship, that partnership. You didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. You didn't offer me what I wanted, you know, when I needed, what I requested. So now it's time to go. Others of you, this is in regards to just starting a different phase, a different cycle. Let me go back to those of you that, let's say, have children that are going off to college or even going off to school. You know, they're barely going to go back to school, and they were with you this whole time. And now it's like, hey, that's the end. I'm done with high school. I got to go to college. So that's a whole new world for them, but very scary for you. So that empty nest type of energy. Others realizing that you're stuck in some kind of pattern, like doing the same thing over and over again. Over and over again. Or they're doing the same thing over and over again, and nothing changes. So getting out of that cycle, getting out of that hamster wheel, right? Like, this has to end. I'm ready for something else. There's a whole world of opportunity out there for me. Can't keep me here. It's over. Something is ending. You yourselves might have been doing something too long, being somewhere too long, enduring too long. And it's like, I choose a different path now. I'm a different me now. Now let's see what is the Six of Pentacles. I do feel like all of a sudden somebody has become very generous and gives you whatever they want, whatever you want now, because they see that you can leave. But, you know, might lead you into that same pattern, same cycle. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles is Temperance in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly. Doesn't have to be. You could just have this in your chart. Okay, yes, somebody's world has turned upside down. Okay, specific. For some of you guys, it has to do with someone that, let's say, they had some kind of addiction problem. Drinking too much. Porn, I don't know, something was just done a lot, right? And there was always that promise of, I'm going to stop. I'm going to, you know, be different. Just give me a chance. But that moderation was never there. Or they said, I'm not addicted. I can stop whenever I want, type thing. But obviously, this was some kind of emotional, they could have got very, very upset when they're drunk, let's say. They weren't in their state of mind, and that caused a lot of issues. And now, trying to avoid this disaster, have decided to let it go. Well, it feels like they're trying to kind of tug at your heartstrings. All of a sudden, someone that wasn't emotional before is very emotional. Like all of a sudden, they really, really care. And it feels like that in itself was a grand gesture, because you never saw this person act this way. And that really made you feel like, oh, they do care, right? Something like this. So whoever this was that was very emotionally unavailable, all of a sudden, there they are all the time. Now they care. Now they want to give the same. But you might have decided to let that go finally. It might have taken a lot of strength, a lot of willpower to finally let this go. And for them to go all in this way, it's a bit confusing, I guess. I mean, you know, human. This Three of Wands is clarified by the Devil in reverse. Yeah. Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. But all of a sudden, what seemed to not happen, like they said, it's getting at some kind of toxic situation. Again, codependent, porn even. Some addiction, some overindulgence of something, even of acting a certain way. Like I was saying, not emotional before, not caring before. And now that someone wants to leave and let this go, now they're really committed. Now they're going to the AA meetings. Now they're really showing an effort. But it's, again, it was so hard to get to the point of letting it go. And now this person really wants to try. They want to resurrect this that has been dead for some of you. And doing these grand gestures, they want you to choose them. You want them to choose you. They're showing potential. They're doing what they said they were going to do. But again, it seems like it's a little bit too late. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles is the Page of Swords in reverse. Give me 1 second. That's kind of loud. So the Page of Swords in reverse, that's that, you know, that spine energy. Somebody's spine. And now that they're spine, and now that they're watching, or you're seeing something, we're going to call it research. Somebody did some research. They found some stuff out. And now they're just holding on to you like crazy, or you want to hold on to them, or back to that money situation. Now that it's really close to this ending, there's a lot of hiding of finances going on. But yes, somebody's really watching what you're doing and are becoming very greedy with your time. Where are you going? What time are you coming back? Now they know that you are serious. Somebody's serious about finally leaving this. And now somebody's serious about keeping it. Does that make sense? All of a sudden, they really care. Now they want to go out with you all the time. They want to know how your day was. When before they could care less. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It was very inconsistent before, right? It looks like coming up, it'll still be inconsistent. It seems like this is a temporary thing, like a lot of you already know. That's why you decided to let it go. But it's like, again, they're trying a lot harder this time, for a lot longer. Where before they could have, you know, started being the person that you can't really make people be the person you want them to be. But, you know, coming correct and not doing the cheating, not doing the lying. For some, this is a disease, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. And that tough love is necessary. But it looks like coming up, if they were overbearing and controlling, dominating, they're still very inconsistent. It's still going to go up and down. They're still going to be obsessive, compulsive. It seems that way for some of you. Okay. Beneath the deck, you have the King of Wands upright. Okay. So this goes back to that whole blocking out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge. The King of Wands, that's your energy, by the way, my Leos. Fire. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, right? But this is you being in your element and finally closing that cycle, getting some closure, taking action. Business. It feels like you are realizing, you have realized this is not new, but really determined. My voice. Very determined to this time, take action and see what the heck is out there. What else is out there? Because whatever you're dealing with now, it's kind of kept you in some kind of box. Could be this obsessive, compulsive energy here. Some of you, this is you, my Leos. You might be holding on to someone very tightly, but they want to go out there and see what else is out there. And now it's kind of time to let them be in their element, do their own thing. A lot of being noticed, a lot of attention, being recognized by the world. Could be, hello, it's all about the social media now, right? It's all about that social media. It feels like an apology is coming, is needed, but it'll be accepted, but it's not going to change anything. It's still going to stand their ground. Very defensive energy. Defend whatever it is that they want to do. Whatever you want to do. Standing your ground, putting your foot down, like, thank you very much for, apologizing and saying you're going to do better, but it took me a lot to be where I am now, and now I got to go for what I want to go for this other job. Give this other person the opportunity. Something like this. Ego is really hurt here. I don't know whose side that's on. Okay. So my Leos, now I'm going to give you, I really feel the whole avoiding a disaster. Like I already, my voice is leaving me. I already know what this is about. I have to avoid it at all costs. No sweet talking. So now I'm going to give you, try that again. The advice from the divine, your higher self, whoever it is, whatever it is that you believe in. Okay, I'm going to pop out. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You see that lion right there? Taming them demons. Roar. Okay. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. There you go, my Leos. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And press the little bell thingy if you want to be notified when I upload these, because I have found out that a lot of people are not getting notified. If you want your own personal private reading, my information is in the description box below. Okay. Thank you. Bye.